Man, WrestleMania really did age like an avocado, didn't it? Night 1 was at the peak of freshness, and then the next night, it all just degraded away. Hello everyone and welcome back to the 5 Count, where I recount the past week of wrestling news for you in 5 minutes or less, like a good pizza pie. Number 1, Vince McMahon's new look. It's a long-held backstage rumor that Vince McMahon has an infamous battle with his own facial hair, stating that he shaves every single day so it doesn't win. And well, it looks like the man's own facial hair did what God couldn't do and finally beat the son of a bitch. Fun fact, did you know outside of the professional wrestling world, Vince McMahon is actually a bit of a Nintendo fan himself?
Yes and no.
Wow, my first order of business is make Goldberg dethrone Roman Reigns. Wow.
I love that he didn't even go for like a salt and pepper look. No, he just went full black. You gotta admire his commitment.
Alright, who's gonna break it to Vince that Wario isn't in the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Number 2, Sami Zayn makes WrestleMania history. If we take anything away from WrestleMania 39, I think that it's this. Sami Zayn is a true treasure and joy, and he should be protected at all costs. I could go on a 1-hour YouTube video essay talking about the complexities and beautiful storytelling that Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and the Usos had up to their build for the WrestleMania Night 1 main event. And who knows, that might be a little bit sooner than you think. But did you know that this Match of the Year contender also set a lot of firsts for the Showcase of the Immortals? Not only was this the first tag match set for the main event since WrestleMania 1, it is also the first time the tag straps have ever been defended in a WrestleMania main event. And to top it all off, Sami Zayn is the first ever person of Muslim faith to main event the Showcase of the Immortals. And no matter what happens after the sale of WWE, we'll always have this, we'll always have Sami Zayn, and El Generico will be very proud indeed. Number 3, Mickie James and Joshua Alexander. Joshua Alexander and Mickie James have both been highlights to the current Impact Wrestling product. Alexander has been a highlight of Impact for quite some time, becoming the face of the franchise that the company's been needing at this stage in its existence. His story of getting the belt from Moose was beautiful, and he's been putting on banger after banger in his title defense history. And prior to his injury, he actually had just surpassed the threshold of being the longest reigning Impact Wrestling champion of all time. Mickie James in her own right has had a fantastic last ride storyline within Impact Wrestling. But hey, what can I say? I am a bit biased. Losing both of your top champions, especially to telling such compelling stories, is honestly super heartbreaking. What else can I say? This just sucks. Here wishing that Alexander and James both have a very speedy recovery. Number 4, Switchblade is all elite. After the former Bullet Club leader finished up over in NJPW, everyone thought it was a foregone conclusion that he was about to sign to the big dub. Well, that was the case until... Well, cut to the AEW Dynamite after WrestleMania, Juice Robinson brought a Switchblade to a wrestling match, making it official that now Jay White was all elite. And in my personal opinion, I do think the land of elite is a little bit better for Jay White in sense of work rate and also style of professional wrestling, and definitely more than McMahon's land of And number 5, All Elite London. TK really did have a very busy Wednesday, didn't he? This might sound a bit grandiose, but honestly, All In, the predecessor show to the creation of All Elite Wrestling, is probably the biggest show in wrestling history for what it has created in the current wrestling landscape. And while the predecessor to All In, All Out has given us some memorable moments, good or not, well, I guess TK was feeling a little bit more generous on Wednesday because we got the announcement that All In will be returning. In London, England no less, at Wembley Stadium. The company had previously publicly stated that they did want to start running shows in England, but the coronavirus pandemic has put a bit of a halt on that. But with international restrictions starting to lift all over the world, TK said, damn, if we gonna do it, we gonna do the damn thing. The former venue for SummerSlam 1992 has a max seating capacity of 90,000 seats. All Elite Wrestling is going to have to pull out all the stops to make this show successful, and I'm licking my chops just thinking about it. This, combined with the announcement of Forbidden Door 2 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, AEW's Rollercoaster 2022 looks like it's about to gear up into a very fruitful 2023, and I'm all here for it. Thank you guys so much for watching The 5 Count. Big shout out to Cole TV. Make sure to go check out the rest of PW60 over on their channel with the link down below. This has been Extreme League Wrestling, and we'll catch you next time.